I just thought I'd make a short video about this sewing machine that came in today. It's a, hang on, I can show you. It's a Husqvarna, that focuses, model. It's a Husqvarna Viking 100Q. So anyway, what was wrong with it? I'll just show you the front of it there. It came in and it's been continuously running. As soon as you plugged it in, it ran. It didn't matter whether it had the foot pedal plugged in, but this machine has also got a, if you can see it there, it's got a start stop button there. You can see that. And so you plugged it in, it just ran. The power switch on the back worked, so you could just switch it off, but as soon as you switched it on, it ran, just continuous running. And it was absolutely flat out. So I took the base panel off, and inside here is a SMPS power supply. So I did some testing on this, because those two wires there, if you can see them, those two wires there control the motor, and I think it's a 50-volt motor. By the way, this is in the UK. It's where we run allegedly 240 volts, 50 hertz. So just to let you know what the power supply is. So anyway, I did some testing, and not getting a good image down here, are we? But anyway, down there at the back of there, in the back of this board, is a MOSFET. Let me get closer in on the board there. And down the back of this board is a MOSFET there, if you can see it. And that MOSFET had shorted out, but also in this same area, coming back, this is the motor here, this goes out to the motor, is this diode, and that had completely exploded. So what we've got to look at is what was the cause of this, and the only thing I can think of was a sort of a power overload, because the MOSFET had suffered what we call an avalanche, and it was just completely shorted. It was locked on and shorted. Now I've got one of the same MOSFETs here, and all you had to do was test either side of it while it was in the board. If you go test either side of it and it's shorted, you know that that's definitely the problem. But you also need to look for the diode situation, because the diode was just completely gone. And the only reason I found which diode it was, because there's another diode on the other side of the same board which gave me a clue. Anyway, I've got it back up and running. It's very easy to get to, it's under the base of it. But just remember, when you take this board out, it clips behind the plastic there, behind that plastic lug there. So that sort of clips behind, in between those two there. But apart from that, pretty easy fix really. Anyway, I'll just show you the machine. It's quite a nice machine. It's a, I mean, I don't think it's had much use, this machine. But basically, that's what's coming today. I've done a little diagram just to show you what's happened. So basically, this is the SMPS. Be right on it. So it's a separate SMPS board, because the computer is actually behind this. It's in here, and you can see that up there. There's the motor, by the way. That's the motor. And here you can see that those two wires there go to the motor, and this is the diode, a 1N4004, and that's the MOSFET, which is an IRLZ34N. So this board powers the motor through these, because it's got on it potentiometers, these sliding potentiometers that control the power going to the motor. So that controls your speed, that gives you variable speed. Obviously it's a fairly sophisticated machine. This it's only a few years old. I think it's only 4 years old. But I did check, you can buy these boards, but you have to buy them through the Husqvarna dealers. That's the way they sell machines, Husqvarna Viking. They're part of Singer, I think, all part of the same group. So just thought I'd share that with you. If anybody's got any comments. Oh, just another thing at the end here. I've been buying these things from China, right? These voltage protectors. In fact, there's one here. Right? I'm not endorsing this product. I'm just saying I bought them. You know, nobody sent it to me to endorse it or anything like that. But you can program these for the voltage. So right now, the voltage here is running at roughly 242 volts. So we're supposed to be on 220 because we're in line with the rest of Europe, because we're either sending electricity to them, or they're sending it to us through the channel through France. But yeah, the only thing I can think that's happened to this machine is it's had an overload. So whoever's using these sort of machines, these ones with these SMPS on it, they really need to look at some kind of voltage or surge protection. So yeah, get yourself one of these. There it is. Get yourself one of these voltage protectors, and hopefully this shouldn't happen to you. Anyway, till the next one. Any comments? I'm very interested. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.